Great news, Florida farmers. The Florida legislature has passed hemp legislation allowing hemp to be grown. The alternative crop of the future is coming soon to Florida. With more than 25,000 different uses, hemp is the less water, less fertilizer, cover crop you've been waiting for. I'm Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried. Learn the facts about growing hemp at freshfromflorida.com today. That's freshfromflorida.com.
Some of the best companion plants for guava trees include citrus trees, chives, marigold, comfrey, and borage. Some of the worst companion plants are cucumber, eggplant, and potato. For all their hardiness, guava can be affected by several pests and deficiencies. Many different types of fruit fly target guava. It's recommended to harvest your fruit a couple times a week to prevent over-ripening, which attracts fruit flies. Guava moths, also a menace to your crop. Setting traps is the most efficient way to control these bugs. Other common pests include aphids, ants, and scale. Other problems to watch out for include wilt, which can be fatal for your plants and often appear in wet season. Styler end rot is another, which discolors fruit and gives it a rotting appearance. Once your individual fruit is infected, it's a lost cause. Anthracnose, a fungal disease that spreads quickly and easily. To keep this under control, you will need to use a fungicide spray regularly. I'm Kathy Isom, Southeast AgNet.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
We'll have a mix of clouds and sunshine today, a little less humid with a high of 86 to 88. Then patchy clouds this evening, low 71 to 75. Periods of clouds and sunshine Saturday, high tomorrow 86 to 90. Then becoming partly sunny on Sunday with a high of 85 to 87. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
Lauren Carr, College of Central Florida Corporate College, will be Tom's guest on Wednesday, September 29th at 10:30 a.m., discussing higher education happenings. She will share how employers can support their team members through customized training that benefits their company, and also affordable training programs on everything from Excel to leadership training. Again, that's September 29th at 10:30 a.m. The College of Central Florida and your friends here at WOCA The Source provide this information to let you know what's happening at the College of Central Florida. This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Friday. Coming up at 10:30, it's What's the Line? Kevin Stone, he's in here giving you his thoughts on the upcoming games of the weekend. He'll pick 6 games to give you the lines on and tell you what his thoughts are. He does it for entertainment purposes, for your enjoyment, so there's no guarantee of winning or losing, but it is an entertaining show, and it's Kevin Stone. What's the Line? Coming up at 10:30. But right now, it's time for
your hearing pleasure, Dumb Crook News.
That's right. It's time for Dumb Crook News. And remember, I teased somewhere today we're going to find out about a man and his nose. But first, another reason why you just don't need to go into Tennessee, especially on this weekend of Florida, Tennessee. Officers in Crossville, Tennessee arrested a woman after a very unusual police pursuit last week. Police say Sally Selby, she was traveling down Highway 127 in the slow lane. Police pursued her at a very slow speed. They were able to get her to stop. She told them where she was headed and why she was going there. She was on her way to Waffle House to get a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
She was tired of walking, so she took one of the shopping carts, the motorized shopping carts from Walmart to make the ride down Highway 127. Police say it was a riveting speed. This is from the WKRN in Crossville, Tennessee. Police say the chase never got above 3.5 miles an hour. Can't you just walk next to her and take the key out of the damn thing? Was there really a reason to pursue her down the road?
You know what? maybe they needed a little exercise.
And how bad did she need that Waffle House coffee?
Well, I mean, there are some days that you get up and say, honey, we're going to Waffle House because you need your slathered, your slithered, your sprayed.
You don't even know anything. You don't even know anything about Waffle House.
You're scattered, and please put chili on top.
Stop. It's scattered, covered, chunked, capped, and topped. Okay, if you're gonna eat at Waffle House, know how to tell them to make your hash browns. That's all I'm saying.
I just say hash browns, please.
Scattered, covered, chunked, capped, and topped. That means scattered with cheese on them, with ham and mushrooms in them, and chili on top of it. Mm-hmm. You ain't lived till you ate Bert's chili. I ain't lying to you. Bert's chili. And then you get the ham, mushroom, and cheese omelet, and put the Bert's chili on top of that too.
But if that toast is on that same plate in that chili sauce.
Yeah, can't do that. But I've never had the Waffle House coffee. Is it that good? You've had it. Because this woman stole a Walmart motorized shopping cart to drive to Waffle House to get a cup of coffee.
Well, I think it's fine. I mean, I'm a tea drinker, but I've had their coffee, yes, and I think it's okay.
All right.
I don't know if I'd steal for it.
She was just borrowing. She was going to drop it back off at Walmart on the
probably.
way back by.
She probably was.
This is from Rhode Island, in Providence, Rhode Island, actually. You've seen it here a couple times in Ocala, but the phenomenon of where people take to the streets on four-wheelers and dirt bikes and all, and they run in between traffic and, daring the police to chase them and everything. Mm-hmm. Well, this guy in Rhode Island, Wednesday night, he pulled up next to a police car. There was 10 or 15 drivers doing the four-wheelers down the highway illegally on city streets, weaving in and out of traffic, speeding, moving recklessly. They forced cars to stop abruptly. They blew through red lights, the typical thing. And then one of the ATV drivers, Rudy Rodriguez, even pulled up right next to an officer, laughed at the officer whose window was down and said, "You'll never catch me, pig," and roared off through the stoplight, up onto the sidewalk, crashed into one of those big potted plants the cities have, flew off the bike, broke his collarbone, broke his arm, and was easily taken into custody. Dumb crook. Goes right up to the cop. "You'll never catch me, you pig." Races through the stoplight onto
and
the
crashes.
sidewalk. And those big planters are not small.
No, they're not small.
Throws him off, breaks his collarbone, breaks his arm. He's now in custody, being held on $15,000 bond.
That's what. Can you just imagine Balkan's face if that would happen to him?
Mike Balkan, the chief of police of Ocala, would be like, "Yeah, karma and job security." Dumb crooks keep jails full all over the country. Keep them full all over. By the way, you know how I know this? One time in my life,
you were
dumb crook.
Yeah.
God, I was so ignorant. Ignorant. Hey, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
3 people were recently arrested for a home invasion.
Ooh.
Sounds like that's what they should do. Tacoma police in California came to the home because there had been a report of a home invasion. The woman saw them coming. She called 911 before they invaded the home. So police responded. But the cops showed up. But one cop said, instead of beating on the door and letting them know we're here or something, why don't we knock lightly like a normal person would knock? Maybe somebody opens the door, we could catch him by surprise. So they knocked. Guy opens the door, goes, "Can I help you?" In a mask with a gun in his hand. As SWAT stormed into the room and took all 3 home invaders in custody. Who in the world would think that would work? But it did. And he opens the door and says, "Can I help you?" With a mask on and a gun.
Dumb crook. Like he forgot he wasn't at his house.
What do you think it was, the paper boy? What do you think, Publishers Clearinghouse had showed up? Dumb crook. God. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it's time for Florida Man, Dumb Crook. These 4 that I got for Florida Man, You probably know somebody like this.
Wait a minute. Does that say what I think it says?
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. We'll get into that. That's the first one. It's. I mean, and it goes downhill from there. People have no idea what we're talking about. Since Safety Harbor, Florida. Oh, it's fantastic. We'll talk about that next. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
It's something we want you to know at Seminole Feed Stores. We want to show you how much we care by having our annual Customer Appreciation Sale, September 25th and 26th at our 40 West and Bellevue locations. We invite you to enjoy $2 off Seminole Wellness Horse Feeds, $1 off all Seminole feeds, 15% off in-store items, and much more. Our 40 West location will also feature food trucks and a Grand View Clydesdale. Come see us September 25th and 26th with store hours at 40 West, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturday and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sunday. Our Bellevue location will be open from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. Find us on Facebook or Instagram at Seminole Stores. It's Seminole Stores Customer Appreciation Day. With a prize for every purchase, we make it easy